Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Jen's Junk. My name is Jen. For those of you who have watched my videos before, welcome back. And for those of you who are just checking out this video, thank you for taking the time to tune in. So today is Friday, and that means that today's video is going to be a Friday Reads. So every Friday, I review a book that I have finished on my to be read list, or I talk about a book that I'm currently reading. And so today I do have a book review of a very exciting book. It was really lots of fun actually to read, and I actually picked this book up at Half Price Books the other day. And Half Price Books is a discount store, if you haven't heard of it before, where you can get the most current titles to childhood books that you remember. So they've got a wide range of lots of different things. They also sell CDs, records, comics, and it's one of my favorite stores. And so I went in on Tuesday, I believe, and I picked up a few books. And lately, with everything that's going on in my life, I just wanted something that was a little bit lighter spirited, and I've just been having these feelings of nostalgia lately because I have found some of my childhood books in a box, actually in storage downstairs in my house, and it just kind of, I reread them and I just remembered reading them as a kid, and so it just brought back that nostalgia. And so I went in and I checked, some of the different genres, fiction, nonfiction, mystery, and I made my way over to the children's area and the young adult, and I just happened to be looking at a bookshelf, and this book called Flunked caught my eye, and it is by Jen Kalanita. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I just saw the cover and it looked very intriguing to me. And then I read the synopsis, and I can remember always, when I was a little girl even, being fascinated by witches and Halloween and cats and like just that whole magical feeling. And to this day, I still do that. I kind of gravitate towards those books that I read. And this is a book series, and they had two. They had the first book and the second book in the series. And I did start to read the second book in the series because I just finished reading this book today, and it's not very big, so I finished it in about a day and a half. So it was so magical and fresh and funny, and I really actually enjoyed reading this book as an adult, and I imagine that I would have loved reading this as a kid as well. And so basically this book is kind of a fresh take and a retelling involving our favorite fairy tale characters. So Cinderella, Rapunzel, Sleeping Beauty, and Snow White are involved, and also the villainesses that are associated with them are involved as well. And so basically, after Cinderella gets married, her stepmother, her evil stepmother, realizes how poorly she treated Cinderella and decided to atone for her mistakes. So she opens up a reform school for kids who, let's just say, cause disturbances. They get into trouble, minor trouble. And so they are given 3 chances, and on that third chance, they get a letter saying that they are going to this reform school. And so it's called the Fairy Tale Reform School, where all of the teachers are former villains. And it's just quirky, it's funny, it's full of humor. And so here we meet our main character, Gilly, and she is a girl who is curious and who is basically a petty thief. And I got some Robin Hood vibes actually from her, where she was basically stealing to help pay for money for her family. So she is the daughter of the cobbler, the shoe cobbler. And so she gets caught, obviously, for the third time and is sent to this reform school where she does make some friends. And I loved the characters, their personalities came through, and it was just a fun, light read. And I felt myself speeding up my reading to find out what happens to all these characters. I have a dry mouth, sorry. And so it's their little adventures. They get together and they basically find out that there is something sinister going on at the school, that a villain, and they don't know who, is going to be taking over the school and eventually going to be ruling the kingdom once again. And so Gilly and her friends, of course, are involved, which gives me some Harry Potter vibes. And they make it harder for the plan to develop. So basically, she ends up being a hero, a heroine in the story. And I'm just gonna read you the summary so you get like a feel for it. So it says, Gilly wouldn't call herself wicked exactly, but when you have 5 little brothers and sisters and live in a rundown boot, you have to get creative to make ends meet. Gilly's a pretty good thief, if she does say so herself, until she gets caught. Gilly's sentenced to 3 months at Fairy Tale Reform School, where all of the teachers are former, super scary villains, like the Big Bad Wolf, the Evil Queen, and Cinderella's wicked stepmother. Harsh. But when she meets fellow students Jax and Kayla, she learns there's more to the school than its heroic mission. There's a battle brewing, and Gilly has to wonder just how good these bad guys are. So I did get Peter Pan, not Peter Pan, oh my goodness. I was actually just watching Peter Pan a while ago, so I guess my brain is kind of fixated on that. I did get some Robin Hood vibes and some Harry Potter vibes from it. It's just a cute, charming story, and even as an adult, I would recommend it. It's just really fun. So I'm just a few pages into the second book, and it carries on with Gilly's story, obviously, where she is a hero and she's famous and everybody knows her name, and they're still on their mission to find out who, you know, I'm not going to say who because it's a spoiler, but who is going to strike again in order to take over the kingdom. So it's a very enchanting read, and if you're looking for something light and fun, I would recommend this series. And I did give it a 4-star rating on my Goodreads. So just something light and fluffy, which we all need sometimes, especially if we're reading some more serious books. And I just felt like I really needed that. And I ended up very, very, not surprised, but just very excited about this book, and just really liked it. So anyway, that is my review of Flunked, and again, I recommend you checking it out for just a light, fun read. So that is my Friday edition of my Friday Reads. Hope you guys enjoyed, and see you real soon. Bye.